What we have here is a GPS controlled soil sampler that takes soil cores on the go, and it's the only one that we're aware of that has that capability. We're able to take a soil core every 2 seconds, and it takes about 20 cores to make a sample. So we're able to give you a soil sample that's lab ready in about 45 seconds. Put that in perspective, that means if you've got a 160 acre field, we can break it down into 2.5 acre grids with a sample in each 2.5 acres, or 64 samples in that field in about 45 minutes. The way this operates is that we have a probe right here that is attached to this rubber track, and we let the track down on the ground. It's off of the ground right now in the transport position, but when we let it down on the ground drives this track. And this is the probe that we see sticking up, but with a little bit more of it that you can't see. And it has two sets of wheels. There's a set of wheels here and a set of wheels here. And this set of wheels runs the probe in and out, and this set of wheels is running in a track at all times. So is this one, and it controls the attitude of the probe front to back, or the tilt, you might say. So the principle in my walleye moment was that makes this work is when this tread right here, or where the probe is, or for that matter anywhere, contacts the ground, it stays in that spot while the machine goes by me. I'm running 5 miles an hour, but when this probe rolls over, it gets to the ground, and it's in this position right here when it contacts the ground. And then because these wheels are running in a track, by the time this machine gets halfway by me, or I'm midway, this probe is all the way in the ground, and it's not moving relative to the ground. So by the time I get the back end of this machine comes by me, my probe's back up. So it allows me the time to go in and out stationary while I'm moving. Then this probe comes on around and sticks up like you see it here, and the core has got a 1/2 inch diameter where the core is going in, but the tube is 3/4 inch diameter. So the core is loose in this tube, and by running across the speed bumps, it allows the core to fall out of the tube, and it drops it into an airstream, which then takes the soil on forward into the cab. Now this soil is blown up into this container, and the air and the soil is separated and falls into the sample bag. But prior to going to the field, we can download wirelessly an aerial photo of the field, bound the field with the boundaries of the field, and then depending on what the customer wants, we can tell this ruggedized computer to grid the field for us, and it'll draw grid lines on the field, allows us to move them sideways, up and down, rotate them until we get it where like we like it. Once we get to that point, we tell the computer to draw a path for this machine to go through the field, which it'll draw on here, and then GPS will through auto steer right here will follow that path. And we need to do that because this operator is relatively busy. As this fills a bag and crosses one of the grid lines I was telling you about, the computer automatically advances to the next soil bag and starts filling another one. At that point, the operator takes the finished bag out, folds it, takes a label out of the label maker and puts the label on that gives you the field and location and whose it is and where it was in the field and any other pertinent information you want. It'll also barcode that information so at the lab they can read that real quickly. This is the only one in existence right now, but we're going to manufacture multiple machines and have our own technicians running them. So we will be able to come to your field and take your samples. Our market, we think, are individual farmers as well as crop input dealers and soil and farm consultants.